everyone, and welcome back to Poetry New. This afternoon, we have with us Miss Lorna Goodison, who will be delving into some personal and in-depth conversations about her poem, For Rosa Parks. Miss Lorna, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
To start off, my first question, what inspired you to write For Rosa Parks, and how does it relate to historical context of the civil rights movement?
For Rosa Parks was inspired by the courageous act of Rosa Parks, who refused to give her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. Her defiance sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and became a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement, challenging racial segregation laws.
Indeed. Question two. How does your poem explore the thematic focus of resilience and social justice?
For Rosa Parks focuses on themes of resistance, courage, and the fight for social injustice. It honors Rosa Parks' steadfast refusal to comply with unjust laws and highlights the power of individual actions to spark change and inspire movement for equality.
Interesting. Moving on to our next question. The poetic techniques used in your poem. Question three. Can you discuss the use of imagery and symbolism in For Rosa Parks to convey its message?
Certainly. In the poem, I use imagery to evoke the oppressive atmosphere of segregation and sense of defiance and determination embodied by Rosa Parks. For example, I describe the bus as a metal box, symbolizing confinement and oppression, while Parks' tired feet symbolizes the weariness of enduring racial discrimination.
Okay. Thank you for that response. Um, Thank you for that response. How do you employ metaphor and personification to enhance the emotional impact of your poem For Rosa Parks?
Metaphor and personification are essential poetic techniques in For Rosa Parks. I use metaphors to liken Rosa Parks to a quiet storm, suggesting the power and force of her silent resistance. Additionally, I personify the bus driver voice as steel voice, emphasizing its cold and authoritarian nature.
I understand. Now, moving on, let's explore the mood, tone, and rhyme and rhythm of your poem. Our fifth question. How would you describe the mood and tone of the poem For Rosa Parks, and how do they contribute to its overall message?
The mood of the poem is solemn and reflective, while the tone is reverent and empathetic. These elements helps to convey the gravity of Rosa Parks' actions and the significance of her defiance in the fight for injustice.
Thank you. Response. Would you mind commenting on the rhyme and rhythm of your poem and how they shape its lyrical quality? How the rhyme and rhythm shape its lyrical quality?
For Rosa Parks employs a free verse form, allowing for a fluid and organic structure that mirrors the flow of thought and emotion. While the poem does not adhere to a strict rhyme scheme, I use internal rhyme and rhythmic pattern to create musicality and enhance its lyrical quality.
Thank you. Finally, let's discuss your personal response to your poem For Rosa Parks.
For the poem Rosa Parks holds deep personal significance for me as a celebration of courage, resilience, and the enduring fight for injustice. I hope that readers will be inspired by Rosa Parks' example and recognize the importance of standing up against oppression and injustice, even in the face of adversity.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Goodison, for sharing your insights. Thank you for being here with us today. That brings us to the end of our show today. Poetry in You. Have a good evening, folks.